Market analytics, guys, we're back. This time, euro versus the Canadian dollar. This one also presents a very compelling technical situation. Now, I have to say, I haven't pulled the trigger on this one yet. This is coming straight from my market watch list. It's at the top of the list, basically, one of my top favorite trading opportunities right now. And here is the trigger, guys. So I'm waiting for this, and I think price will make it, but I want to make sure, right? So I don't want to try and jump the gun here. Here is the trigger level. Take a look at this particular black horizontal key level, 5072. That's a massive, massive resistance, right? So I want to show you why I think price is on its way to break out that key level, and that's pretty much where I'm going to take action. I just want to make sure it can make it. It's also the 200 daily moving average, which is, you know, kind of merged with that 5072. And you can see what happened here yesterday. Price was already engaging, trying to break through. Yesterday was a failure, but I suspect we were going to see a successful attempt probably today or tomorrow, in the next few days. Now, let me give you an overview on the bigger picture and show you why I think this could be a strong upside move, you know, similar to the one we had before. I'm talking about this one, right? Now, here's the formation we're working here with. We're gonna basically go back all the way to April 2018, right? Ever since that point, price had shifted and started to trade sideways. It was on the downside trend, and at that point it began to trade sideways, and it produced these moves. Take a look. The first one was right here, second one all the way to the edge of the setup. Then we've seen that strong third leg taking the previous high and turning around to give way to the fourth leg. Now the fourth leg is quite unique. Instead of turning around in a nice V-shaped formation and head straight to the upper section, it started to drift sideways, as you can see. But here's the most interesting part. It was fighting very strongly, battling against that 5072, and you can see that even looking at the last, you know, probably 10 weeks, we've seen so many attempts to break through. You know, intense flirtation here with that 5072. But what I would like to show you is actually the most important part here, which is the monthly chart, right? It's the monthly close. So we've seen price battling around that 5072, but take a look what happened here last month. So last month was basically a breakout. It was a successful breakout for the first time within, you know, the last probably 3 or 4 months, where price was basically struggling to break through. It managed to do so last month. Take a look at the close here, 50.93. So that's decisive enough for us, and I think that's a major event, and it kind of suggests that price will engage with another upside move back to the higher section. That's basically what it means. You know, probably more likely than not. So at this point, I would just like to see price breaking that 5072 and 200 daily moving average. From the daily perspective, that's going to be enough for me to pull the trigger. And then, of course, the plan is to try and build up a big size position going forward, but only once price can break above this cluster. Take a look. This is going to be a secondary target for us, right? It's a cluster of two different key levels again. 151.96 and 151, it's hard to see, but it's probably about 51.93. Very, very tight, strong resistance, and an important obstacle that we definitely need to overcome. All right, so yeah, it should be really fascinating to see how things are going to play out here. Price is basically just approaching that 5072. Let's see if it's going to have that momentum and it's going to be successful. That's about that for the Euro Canadian. Looking bullish at this point. Have a nice trading day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.